and he had the same problem. Now, my job is to bring the question and to give it to my digital marketing expert friend. Let's see what he has to say. This is Sean Bhakta from Remax Presidential, South Florida Home Finder team, and Tom Ferry Coach. Welcome to Marketing Hacks with my friend
Raymond Torres with Onset Media Digital Marketing.
So Ray, go ahead. Why my Google business account will get suspended?
I can tell you that this is a hot topic and continues to be hot. It started in 2020, and again, and as we're going into into the as we're in 2023, many reasons. Okay, now understand there was a big focus or update with Google Business Platform from Google My Business, and within that brought also more guidelines to make sure. Realize, I know how annoying it is. I know how people get upset about it. Okay, I'm going to tell you a couple of examples that I have seen with some of my clients. Duplicate listings. If you have duplicate listings, Google's saying, wait a second. If you're this business as well? Again, this is what they don't want. This is why they specifically try to tell you, go to the guidelines. Read the guidelines. Follow the guidelines. That's number one. Number two, understand this part of something that we kind of do all the time, which is like Google posting, or we're kind of putting information, addresses that are not real addresses. You have to be a brick and mortar. If you're not a brick and mortar, you have the option that says, hey, I service this area, but I'm not a brick and mortar. Be truthful. They don't want a PO box, even though they'll accept it at times, right? But they don't want that information. They want to give the person that's doing the search for the service that you're providing, they want that person to be legitimate, not to be fake. So as much as we hate it, I hate it. When I had to deal with this with some of my clients. But again, at the end of the day, we just have to literally accept it and try to go through the guidelines and move on. And let me tell you on how you can maybe try to get unsuspended, right? One, reach out to them. That you open up a ticket. After you open up a ticket for Google Business Platform, and you let them know what's going on, let them know that you are a viable business, let them reach back out to you. And again, I know we've all done it. I get it. Don't be rude. Don't be mad. Again, they're just doing their job, and someone behind that platform that's so important to us is just trying to follow the guidelines. Again, ask them, hey, have you heard anything about my case? Hey, what's going on? And again, I at one point I saw myself becoming an harasser for them because I had clients that had the same problem. Guess what? Nicely, slowly, ask the question, let them reply. And again, 9 out of 10 times, they will give you the information. They will help you to try to get you republished, providing that your information is accurate. Let me say that one more time. Your information should be accurate. Don't try to spam them. Do not try to add this address that's not accurate. And we've seen that from many times with the many clients that we've dealing with the same exact problem. So I hope this kind of helps a little bit in what you're trying to achieve in this.
It makes sense, Ray, because see, Google is not our enemy. Google is not enemy of the small business. All they're trying to do is protect the customer. Now, to protect the customer, sometimes, with the wrong information on the, Google business page can create a problem. So like, is this the right person? Is the wrong person, So all we have to do, if it gets suspended, reach out to them, be nice to them, because that's a free platform. Hey, it is a free platform. So be nice to them and prove that you are the right, authentic person or business person, okay?
At the end of the day, that's why there's guidelines in place. I know to me, I feel that sometimes those guidelines are very vague. Again, just follow that to the T as you kind of trying to figure out what vague is before you reach out to them, because they're going to tell you the same thing. Hey, follow the guidelines, follow the guidelines. If you look at your profile, see if you seem to be okay for someone that doesn't know who your business is. And maybe you may already have the answer, but you have to accept what you have to do. Hope that helps.
Yeah, definitely. So, hey, my friend, stay out of the trouble, prevent it before you get suspended, because sometimes it could be a big headache to reach out to them, leaving your regular work and, be on the phone for a long time. So make sure your all information on your Google profile is right, correct, the address and what Ray say. Do not post duplicate information or duplicate account, another account on your name or so. So yeah, and any question you have, you know who to reach out to. Bingo. Ray Torres, his phone number is right there. Okay, you can call me also, I'll forward the call to him anyway. So
Well, let me just say, one of the things that I'm seeing, I mean, I get this call literally, I mean, very often. Having experience is half the battle, right? Once you've experienced and once you've overcome that suspension, now you're like, wow, I did it. I did it. Guess what? It's just as simple that you kind of helping with someone else.
Yeah.
Again, some cases are a lot larger and it takes a little more patience. But
Correct.
overall, again, I tell you, give that a try. And again, if you see some reason where you can't do it, feel free to reach out. Again, we're always willing to help. And this is why we do what we do every week.
Perfect. Thank you, Ray. Thanks, my friend. Thanks for watching Marketing Hacks, today's episode. See you guys next week, same time, 11 o'clock on Thursday.